Today I'm going to be sharing a story time of how I met my husband, and stick to the end of the video. I'll show you 3 styles, 3 outfits of how I could have styled a dinner date for Valentine's. So enjoy. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome to Mom Journeys. My name is Agogo. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is your second time, welcome back. All this channel is about is we want to look better, feel better, and do better. So we talk about everything based on fashion, beauty, and lifestyle chats. Okay, so today I just want to share with you my story of how I met my husband. I watched a video just a couple of days ago, and this couple came on and shared how they met, and I just found it lovely, and it just took me back. The moment you meet somebody that is going to be impactful in your life, I think it's memorable. I remember how I met my husband quite clearly. It's like I can take myself back to that time quite easily, and it's comment down below if you can remember how you met your better half. If it's just recent, of course you remember it. I love those comments, so you guys do comment down below. I want you guys to engage with me. I love the comments, and I always read them, and I always respond to all my comments. Okay, so comment down below, give me a short story of how you met at the end of this video. Okay, so I also wanted to share this with my husband too, because he's not here, but I asked him a couple of questions of the first few moments of how we met, and I asked him to tell me what he was thinking at each point in time, because I'm going to be sharing what I was thinking when I was meeting him as I tell you the story. So he did that. So when you see comments going across the screen and statements being written on the screen, that's him telling you what he was thinking at each point in time. So I'm going to put that in the edit so that you guys can read it as I tell you the story. Okay, so it was an evening and I'd gone to a friend's house. Now this was before we had mobile phones and before you could actually book appointments with people, apart from, say, maybe you had met before and then you say, I'm going to see you next week at so time. That I had I'd started university, so that was my first semester break when I met him, and this was actually on my mom's birthday, so I remember the exact date that we met. Yes, so I went there that evening. I just went to see my friend because I missed seeing her, and she was home, and we were just chatting, and then she went outside to, I think she probably spotted her boyfriend at that point in time, car outside or something. I'm not too sure exactly how that happened, but she went outside to meet them, and then they came into the house. So herself and her boyfriend came, but my husband now stepped in first. So he stepped into the house first, and I remember exactly how he bent down and stepped into the house. So first thing that crossed my mind when I saw him was, who's this tall guy? And I was like, interesting. And then he comes in, walks in to come sit where my friend had said we should sit. She came in with her own boyfriend, and they sat down, and then we all started to have a chat. So his thoughts were, that's what he told me later on, and I was like, So we carried on chatting, and while we were chatting, I was like, oh, this the thoughts in my head was, oh, this guy sounds quite interesting and he sounds quite intelligent. Because up until then, people who had been dating me, not dating, that people who I had been, who had been talking to me, let's put it that way, and trying to get to know me, I didn't feel they were on the same level as intelligent. Let's put it this way, I didn't feel they were as intelligent as I would want my better half to be, because I wanted someone who could challenge me while we were, if we had a conversation and we could talk about different things. So he said at that point in time when we were chatting, this was what was in his mind. So and each time when I read it, I was like, okay. So we had a very lovely evening that day, and we had a good chat and everything. And then they decided that they were going to drop me off at home, because I had come with a taxi to see my friend. So my friend's boyfriend came with his car. So they decided they were going to drop me, and my friend was like, yes, they should go drop me. So that gave us more time to chat more and to get to know ourselves more. And before we drove off, I'm pretty positive, because I'm a bit sketchy on this memory, but I kind of remember that we had a small conversation in the car, my husband and myself, before my friend's boyfriend came into the car to drive off. So we had a chat in the car, and he was and one thing he said to me that struck me, and this was not, he immediately started talking to me, as in making advances to me from that day, the first day, and he said to me he will be my friend. And that got me thinking. Yeah, that got me thinking. So we had a lovely chat in the car before the friend came in, and instantly, I will have to say, if there was anything like love at first sight, that was how I felt towards my husband. The first seeing him, there was instant attraction. And then speaking to him, we had an instant connection, and we had a long, lovely chat as a group first. And then that time we had in the car, we had a lovely chat where I got to know a little bit about him, and I was already interested. Now there's a bit of a twist to our story, but I'm not going to share that today. So that was our first instance meeting. I was, what's the word? I was dumbstruck as to how attracted I was towards him. And considering that we never planned this meeting, nobody planned for us to meet, I just felt it was some sort of fate, call it, bringing us together, that God had arranged that meeting for us, and arranged those two people who were dating at that point in time to be the ones to be instrumental to our meeting each other. The reason why I wanted to share this story, it's a very brief story, so I'm sure it didn't take too long for you guys. It's a very short story, that instant meeting. But of course, if I wanted to expand it, I tell you the couple of days after we met, how we bonded, how we had such a good conversation together. We could talk for hours, and I really found a friend in him, which he promised he will be my friend. So I felt so secure in his presence. I'd never felt that, you know how you can just trust someone instantly. I'd never felt that before with every other person who had tried to date me before. He says in his comment, let me just let him talk now. Yeah, he felt very comfortable with talking to me. He did not feel that, you know, that as guys would say, some anxiety to talk to a girl, to try to impress a girl. He didn't feel that need. He just came to me as plain and simple and very open and very trustworthy, and I felt very safe with him. Even when we were by ourselves, I never felt threatened in any way by his presence, that he was going to do anything that was untoward. I just felt secure in his presence. I felt very safe in his presence, and it moved on from just two of us meeting on my mom's birthday to him actually even meeting my parents, because my mom's birthday was in November, and that December he met my dad and my mom. They got to know him that December, because by after a month I knew that this was special. I knew that our relationship was special, and I was happy to introduce him to my family, and he was happy to be introduced to them as well, which made me feel even more secure in his presence. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you guys. So I'll share with you my outfit of the day, and then you'll see two other outfits for possibly going out for a dinner date, or I would probably worn them for an indoor dinner date as well. So wear to a dinner date, it's just, you can wear it without this. It's a strap dress. I've got a brown belt on, and then I put the cardigan on to keep the warmth on, to keep you warm. Now I'm wearing the cardigan differently because I feel this looks better. So it gives you like a more chic look. So that's the cardigan. Now it's quite a long cardigan, and then when you wear it this way, pulling it up like this, it's still gonna slide. So a hack for that is you get a rubber band or hairband, put it on the sleeves so it holds better, and then it stays on your wrist like that. It doesn't trouble you, doesn't move up and down, it just stays on your wrist like that. Yeah, so that keeps it there, makes it look lovely, keeps you warm. So if you're going out, which we're not doing at the moment, but let's dream. So you've got this cardigan on there, you can put the shoulders up a bit, give it like a fold. Yeah, and that's the outfit of the day. Yeah, now I'm gonna be wearing it with lovely sandals, strappy sandals. Love this outfit. It's a lovely chic Valentine's outfit. The next dress is a black dress, simple spaghetti straps, and very flattering, hides a lot of curves because it's got this ruched detail. Now I like the length to be midi length of my dresses, because quite a curvy lady that I am, I find out that dresses that are too short just make you look extra sexy, and I don't really like that look. I can carry off this dress because it's not too the length of the dress allows it to be a bit more demure, a bit more softer, not too much in your face. Now I've paired it with this waist belt because these belts are back in vogue. They're different types now. Now you can also still wear like a cardigan with this one, or wear a jacket, or wear a blazer, colorful blazer. Yeah, this just a simple dress that can do anything, and it just does so much for my complexion. I don't usually like to wear black, but these days I'm beginning to love wearing black because it's shown me that black is actually quite complimenting for my lovely chocolate complexion. Same strappy sandals works for this as well. Yeah, very simple and very nice outfit. Hope you like this one. Now the third outfit is just a skirt and a lovely top. This was made by a Nigerian dress label, and love the top. It's got like polka dot, no, it's got like yellow hearts on them, on the sleeves, and definitely a Valentine's thing for me. Then my leather skirt from, so I'll put the labels of these outfits that I've worn today, so just for inspiration, because they probably would be out of stock. Never know, I'm not too sure. But the two dresses I wore before were from Pretty Little Thing. If you haven't watched my Pretty Little Thing video, you could go check it. I'll put the link on here for you guys to see, because that video had those two dresses that I wore before. I've been looking for where to wear them, still know where to wear them, but inspiration for an outfit just in case you've got like a dinner date coming up, wherever. Being safe as usual. I don't know if there's any places not in lockdown now or restricted activities, but we can dream. Or at least you could just do some tryouts and just try out some clothes, because this is what I'm doing now. So yeah, so this is an outfit inspiration. Still got that waist belt going on here. Love the length of the skirt, still the same type of length as well. Now if you've got my type of figure, which is it's almost like an hourglass figure, yeah, but I don't have too much hips, but there is some there. And then I've got like a very prominent backside. Yeah, skirts that are of this length are better to wear. This length are better to wear. They just look a lot more chic and a lot more, and especially if you're of my age as well, they just look a lot more chic and they just look a lot more polished than wearing mini skirts. Yeah, it's just the look. So anyway, it's all about the figure. Some other types of figure can carry those other types of skirts, but my figure, this is what works for me. Okay, so on that note, guys, this is the last outfit. I'll see you in my next video. If you haven't subscribed, you know where to go. Go click on the subscribe button and subscribe so you do not miss any of my content. Go onto the notification bell and click on it as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Always remember that you are beautiful inside and outside. Do not forget that. Bye, guys.